Hey YouTube, we're going to talk about winter, fall attire below, what you need to wear to keep warm or warm enough. Oh, wow, big log just fell somewhere. Anyway, so I ride, when it gets below 40 degrees, I really start not wanting to ride anymore unless it's a bright sunny day. If it's cloudy and stuff, I try to avoid it. The sun will keep you warmer than it will if it's cloudy, so below 40 degrees I typically stop riding, or wait for it to warm up. There's some things you need to wear, irregardless of what time of year it is. Gloves are almost as important as helmets. These gloves are designed for bike riding. They have some padding in it, but their main purpose is if you go have an accident and skid down the road, the first thing you do is put your palms out there. And on a gravel, asphalt, it'll tear your palms up. There's nothing worse than having your hands tore up and you got to work or try to live life in general with scrapes and cuts on your hand, because it will cut your hands when you skid down the pavement. So these aren't to look cool or anything else. They serve a purpose. You always want to buy gloves with this terry cloth on them, because when you got a runny nose, the last thing you want to do is be trying to wipe it on your fingers and wipe it off your pants. That's what these terry cloth on these gloves are for. So I buy Giro, always have, always will. They're great quality product. You get about a season out of a pair of gloves, because then they wear out just like anything. If you do a lot of riding, you'll wear a pair of gloves out every season. Next thing is a good windbreaker. I have this Columbia on. It's about 5 sizes too big for me. But it's a windbreaker / raincoat. And it's important that you have something that can keep your neck warm when you have a bad neck like I do. Helmet's important. I have a helmet somewhere. I wish I could find it and just to show you guys. It's from 1986 or 87, and I've never had an accident with it on. I've never had an accident with it off either, but prior to that, though, I had 2 where I got hit by a passing car, and I got hit by in a crosswalk of all places. I wasn't riding the bike. I was walking across the crosswalk with the bike, and somebody ran through the stoplight they had for the crosswalk and hit me. Neither time was I seriously injured. Bike took most of the brunt both times. Glasses. These are Oakley's, and some of you will say, no, they're not, because they don't have the O on them, but they do. It's just, these are the military Oakleys. These are the M Alpha frames, and there's a reason why I wear these. I can walk in and out of the house without them fogging up, because they allow airflow through this part of the lens. So the air goes through this lens and down the backside of the lenses, and keeps them from fogging up. These are also the highest impact rated. These are ballistic. These are meant for stopping shrapnel from a hand grenade or artillery or whatever. Of course, if you're close enough to the blast, they ain't gonna do anything, but it's for those when you're standing a ways away, it will stop shrapnel. I'm not sure Oakley sells these on their regular website, but if you look on their military website, I think they'll sell them. They just won't give you the discount. This as a set with clear lenses, yellow lenses, these lenses, and a goggle attachment, because this was designed for the military. It has a goggle that goes on the inside, so you can wear this if you're halo jumping out of an airplane, so it protects your eyes and keeps the wind out of them. So yeah, this is a whole system, but you can just buy these. You can buy them on Amazon, I believe, too. Just look for the M Alpha, and they still sell these. Great glasses, keep you from getting eye injury while you're out on the trail, because these are way overrated, whatever a safety glass is. So keep that in mind. If you're looking for sunglasses, they are subdued. They don't show, along with my other glasses that I have, are both from the Oakley military site, and they also do not have the O highlighted like regular ones do. But they do have a flag on them. I don't know if this, I don't think this one has a flag on it. It just says made in the USA. But other ones have an American flag on them. So, great glasses. So, helmet's important, especially if you're new to the sport. You need to wear that helmet because you just don't know how you'll react in a crash. Like, I've had so many in my life that I know exactly what I need to do if I have a crash. Tuck and roll, just like, don't put your hands out there. Do not stop your fall with your hand. Maybe your forearm, or roll your shoulder into it. Do whatever you have to do, but keep your hands out of it. If you put your hand out, you're likely, the most common bike industry is a broken wrist in the industry. So keep that in mind. Your hands will take the brunt of the crash if you put your hand out to stop you. You'll break your wrist. No fun trying to ride home with a broken wrist. So, your bike really doesn't need anything special. Just remember to stay out of water over 12 inches deep, because once you get that high, you're going to be in water on your motor or important parts that may need to be cleaned and re-lubed afterwards. So keep that in mind. You want to be cold for the first mile of your ride. If you're warm in the first mile of your ride, you're too warm, and you're going to sweat, and you're going to get cold later on in the ride. Windbreakers, I wear a sweatshirt under this windbreaker. I have a second coat I can put underneath it if I want to, and then if it gets colder than that, then I wear my Oro coat or my Oro hoodie. They're both heated. Have heat pads in the chest and in your back. It'll keep you warm enough that you can ride down in 35-degree weather. Your hands will be the limitation in that. The coat, the Oro Classic jacket, I've had for over 5 years. Great product, no problems with it. Heat's great, keeps me warm. Battery lasts about 8 hours usually. I've never killed the battery while I was out on a ride, even on high. So keep that in mind. If you're looking for the extra warmth that you can turn off when you don't need it, hey, Oro Classic jacket. It's a little longer, a little roomier, and the hoodie is great for when it's 45 degrees, 47 degrees out there. It's a great product to use to just keep you a little bit warmer. It's really heavy. Oro product, O-R-O-R-O. So, they're a great product, make a quality product. If you're looking for a heated jacket at a reasonable price, check them out. They also make heated gloves if you're really into it. I have a set of full finger gloves that I wear that are not really heavy. They just have a little bit of thin insulate, and they're meant for biking. They're available online if you're looking for a glove. It's personal choice. Don't buy a heavy, bulky one that you can't feel your fingers in when you're trying to squeeze the brakes or touch buttons or something. It needs to stay a little bit lighter. You should be more worried about it blocking the wind than keeping your fingers warm. So that being said, I think that pretty much covered pants. Some people still wear their biking shorts year-round. I don't wear biking shorts usually unless it's under my pants, because I have to wear compression socks. That's why you guys have never seen me in shorts. I have to wear knee-high compression socks, and I don't think that'd be a good look. So if I do wear shorts, I buy the kind that are designed to be worn under your clothing. I do have shorts. I do wear them once in a while, especially if I've had a big week and it's towards the end of the week and my butt is sore, then I'll wear them, but usually I don't wear it. Great product. Karen has talked about it on the channel, and I will tell you, I've used it. It's butt butter. Look it up under that name. If you're having any chafing on your legs or your inner thighs or anywhere else, it's preventative and it will help heal that chafing. So, talked about the great products. They are a great product. Been around for 50 years at least. But they make a product worth using. It's a little spendy, but it's worth doing. You should be able to walk into any good bike shop and they'll have it on the shelf for you. Now your feet. A lot of people have problems with cold feet. I don't happen to have that problem when I'm riding my bike. Usually that's the least of my worries. Getting your feet wet can cause you serious issues out on the ride. They do make boot covers or shoe covers for riding. If you're into that, look them up on Amazon. I can't recommend any particular products because I think my last pair I ended up throwing away because I hadn't used them in so long that they had a leather bottom and so I could put them on. I wore cleats back then. I can't use cleats on my shoes anymore because of how screwed up my ankles are. But if you're using cleats, you have to buy a specific one that works for that cleat. They make winter biking shoes. If you want to spend the money and buy a biking shoe, a stiff-soled biking shoe will do wonders for your speed and your ability to push hard on that pedal. And that's about it. The rest of his stuff, I wear blue jeans sometimes when it's cold out. It doesn't really bother me as much as you think. As a matter of fact, some cases the blue jeans are more comfortable than wearing the nylon athletic pants I've got on. It just depends on the weather. They breathe better than these do, so keep that in mind. Other than that, the sky's the limit. The bike's doing great. We're about 5,100 miles in. New tires come today. I could not buy these Hardcase Ultimate Bontrager tires without going to a store. They were out of stock online, so I'm going to try an off-brand name that looks kind of like what I want, so we'll see how they work out. I'll be putting those on, and I'll be doing at least the back brakes at the same time, maybe even the front brakes. We'll see. But I'll do a video of me changing the brakes, but maybe not the tire. I'll show you guys how to change the brakes on these MT200 Shimano brakes in that video. It won't take long, 5 minutes even with me filming. It's not a complicated process, and it's designed for the user, the bike rider, to be able to change his brake pads at home. Well, I'm going to call it a video. You guys have a great day. Get out and ride your bike. Fall is the best time of the year to ride. It's quieter. There's less people out here. You got to watch yourself if you live in an area where there's hunting. Gun season doesn't start for another 3 or 4 weeks here. So we'll worry about wearing orange when that happens. You want to be wearing bright colors because most of this trail that I ride is open to hunting. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, and have a great day.